do a live little broadcast here in the beautiful state of Utah. Salt Lake City, right below Mount Olympus. All right, we made it to Friday, and this is a lot of people's favorite day. I think most people kind of do a Monday through Friday work thing, and a lot of people have to work on Saturday too. And if you own your own business, forget about it. You're working 7 days a week. Now, if you win Powerball, you're just working at shopping and hanging out, watching movies, and watching that butt melt to the couch, aren't you? All right. Well, for those of us that have not won Powerball yet, all right, it's good to make moolah. It's good to eat. It's good to sleep. It's good to do lots of things. All right, have fun and get yourself some freedom too, because although some people like working, and I actually do, I think I have to work. I've always thought if I did win Powerball, I'm sure I'd do crazy stuff the first 6 months to a year. But at the end of the day, you've got to do something. You got to have some meaning. And it's like, well, my meaning is to buy a car every week and to make sure that that salesperson has a great day. That's the meaning of life, just to make sure your salesperson is happy. Um, and I'm sure there are people like that. Do you ever watch those shows where they win the lottery and they're broke like in 2 years, or worse, they end up dead? It's like those are the best shows. I just sit there. They're all free on YouTube, by the way. I think they're called like Mega Millions or something, but boy, those shows are a blast. Right now, 1 billion. If you want to try to win 1 billion, I can't believe the lotteries here in the United States. They used to get up to like 10 million, then 100 million. But right now, for some reason, the algorithm, whenever we have the California Lottery, Mega Millions, Powerball, God dang, they get up to $1 billion. And for a couple bucks, I think it's fun. Most people think it's kind of a foolish sucker's bet, but come on, it's only a couple bucks. You got to dream, right? Okay, I think we're ready to do a little live broadcasting right now. I'll be Corey Draper, gosh darn it. And what a coincidence, because you're on my channel on Facebook, and you're probably on my YouTube channel. Hey there, Kevin. I can see you popping in. Good to see you. And what I like to do on a Friday and a Monday and a Sunday, maybe even a Thursday, but my gosh, those Tuesdays are pretty fun too. I like to do live training, live chit chat, live updates. Okay, I think the more, I don't know if you'd call it transparent, but the more that you are like a real person sitting down and people getting to know you and people studying maybe your habits of posting. Do we talk about the products? Do we talk about the opportunity? Do we bitch? Do we moan? Or do we groan? Do we grunt? Or do we do weird stuff? I like to do all of that. And I usually do it on camera, which is why I get suspended on Facebook every 3 months. But it gives me charm and pizzazz, just like a pink hat that says mama on it. It looks like AM or ACDC, but I know for a fact I'm the only one on planet Earth that wears a pink mama hat. And it gives me some, I don't know, charm, right? All right, well, Kevin, it's good to see you. All right, I love to do live breaks. Keeps me on my toes. The more I talk just about this opportunity and experience, it makes me even just a more firm believer in what this company's about, what it's doing, what it can do. And I mean just with the products, gobbling them up, or taking your time, take baby steps, and just learn how to post. This is the easiest company, but boy, you can really get yourself tripped up on trying to do systems and configuring things. Okay, and I'm real worried about that because I got 500 people that's on my ship right now. I look at my matrix, my business with Live Good as kind of a cruise ship or a hotel. All right, a hotel, you hire a bunch of staff and they help you, but on my cruise ship, it's just me and you guys. You guys rely on me to give good advice and hopefully get the ship from point A to point B. Now, we're not going to try to go from Europe all the way to New York and run into an iceberg. That ain't going to happen. Okay, now I do love the ocean, but I like to lay out in the sun and hang out and look at, I think they're called bikinis. I can't remember, but I enjoy that. I don't like when my ship is upside down, and I sure in the hell don't like it going down at a 45-degree angle 3 miles. All right? That ain't going to happen on my ship. Not in 2023 with technology. That's for sure. Plus, I can't get my Kiss t-shirts wet because if they might shrink. All right, and that'll make me look big and muscly. Maybe I will do that. But when it comes down to Live Good, when you join this opportunity, you got to define what you want to do. And I mean, really, really define what you want to do with this business, because if you do want some pretty darn good products, and right now we specialize in the health, in nutrition, in the vitamins, in the protein powders, CBD oil, things that are pretty good for your body. That's what we specialize in, okay? And that's awesome. It's what put my ass in my cruise ship chair with a big old steering wheel in front of me. All right? And I don't put it on autopilot either. Okay? I know automation and all this stuff is what most people desire. Join something, put it on automation, and then things just work. And then every Thursday we get paid. Okay? The biggest check I've ever made was yesterday. Okay? And when I go over the income I've made over the last 6 or 7 months, I'm going on month 7. It's not due to automation. Every day I always have people emailing me, okay, you're number 22 on the leaderboard out of 700,000 people. How did you get to that level? What do you do? And I wish I could say that I bought a bunch of systems and I just put it on autopilot. And then I just hung out and counted my money, counted my likes, counted my views, counted my pre-enrollees that turn into signups. It just does not work that way, not in my experience. Now, there are a lot of systems out there, and there are other people in this company that probably have great success on autopilot. I don't know if I really want to get to that level. I know how to automate. I can automate my emails with an autoresponder. I even know how to auto post. And with my Now Site artificial intelligence, that can really do a lot for me. Okay? And they do assist me, but still, like a Tesla car, there's even automated semi trucks. And for some reason, some dingbell or 20 dingbells or 5 million dingbells think that an automated Tesla or semi truck is a good idea. Okay? If you had a Tesla driving in back of you and it was on autopilot and the driver was taking a nap, would you get out of the lane and somehow try to go beside that Tesla car and probably put your hand out and push it off the road? I mean, I don't want no automated car on the road, let alone behind me. And if there's an automated semi truck with a guy named, I don't know, Billy, and Billy has Cheetos and he's sitting behind the steering wheel of his automated semi truck and he's sitting there taking a swig off his Pepsi Cola while eating Cheetos, and that semi truck's driving down the road automated, are you going to probably get out of his way, let him drive and back you? No. You're just going to pull to the side and hope that he probably drives off the road and does a Dukes of Hazzard. Remember the Dukes of Hazzard? That General Lee jumps like 100 feet? All right. Remember in the James Bond movie, Live and Let Die, the world record at the time was that boat jumping the bridge? Okay. That's what I think of automated vehicles and automated semi-trucks. With this business, I'm not sure I'm a big fan of automation. I do think automated emails and some other things are pretty good, and we can go over that. But what I told a guy today who got a hold of me, he goes, well, what's your success rate on doing this? What's your ratio? If you post, what's your return? If you do this, you get what? He's into facts and figures. And I go, I 100% know that I don't give a rat's ass about your figure seeking. And I give 100% rat's ass about why. Okay? All I know is that if you are so caught up and stalled counting things and doing ratios, and you're stalled because you're paralyzed because you're going to analyze, why don't you just go and get circumcised too, unless you already have been? Just go down and snip that tip off, and then you can analyze why you wish you were paralyzed and you wish that maybe you didn't circumcise. But when you analyze, you sit there and you don't do nothing. Why most people are analyzing things, I've already posted 5 times. I've posted 5 times on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and I think a thing called Facebook and YouTube, if I remember right. Okay? So I know I'm being a smarty pants right now, but please, you guys don't get tripped up and stalled on systems and configuring things. Because at the end of the day, you got to remember, our company is nothing more than $9.95 a month. And when people pay that, they have access to our website to buy things at wholesale prices. That's it. And if they want to go to livegood.com right now without even getting a hold of me, without being a member, they can buy our products like going to Walmart. Okay? And if they want to earn money, and I mean pretty good chunk of change, you can spend $40 just one time and you can get your own website and capture page. And then you can sit down, join my groups, join a lot of people that are in the job-free revolution, join my Facebook page, maybe bookmark it, maybe subscribe to my YouTube channel, and start learning the art of just marketing or posting. Because if you're already on Facebook, you already got what it takes. You got what it takes, my brother and my sister from another mister, okay? That's about as simple as I can make it. Because our number one guy, that's what he does. There's no systems. There's not a lot of responders and automation and all these other things. Because, man, you can really start over-studying and getting tripped up on stuff. And believe me, I'm starting to write my downline because it's not that everyone in my downline, I can't, I don't know if I'd call it babysit, but I have to do the best I can to look at people that don't have sales. And I mean people signing up as pre-enrollees just to look at this company that's $9.95 a month. Okay? And if they're not getting people that look at it and then join, because our ratio is 30 to 40%, out of the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that I have signed up underneath me, I am at almost 50. I'm right a couple signups away from 50% of the people that just look at this opportunity. Over half of them within probably a week, they just join. All right. Yesterday, out of the 4 people, I had 2 or 3 people sign up yesterday, and I think I had two or three today. Let's just say 5. I don't even remember. Out of those people, one of them was thinking about joining for about 1 or 2 months. Okay. Another person took about a week, and that's because they needed to get a proper credit card. They just wanted to do it as a business, and for whatever reasons, they just wanted to get with their bank and get a different card and just focus their whole business from a business sense. And that's cool. Okay, so that person took a week. The other person took months. Okay. One other person was going to wait, and then within 10 minutes just got a hold of me and said, I'm not going to wait. Okay. So that person was funny. And this is people I talk to. Because a lot of people, and I get this, they're kind of shy, or they get intimidated, or they're an introvert, or they just don't want to put the effort of communicating with people at all, let alone people they don't know, because they equate it to being scared or business, or like someone like the boogeyman is going to come out of the computer screen. Remember that? Is it The Grudge? Is it that little girl with the long black hair? Like, I got pretty long hair. I mean, if I could hop out of the computer screen and just give you a hug and go, come on. It's not that scary. Even if you don't know what you're doing. No one's going to bite you. They're coming to your capture page, or they're watching your video, or they're watching your link to an opportunity that could change their lives. And I mean with nutrition, diabetes, super reds, magnesium. We have the highest high-end products that I've ever seen. And being a wholesale company, I'm proud to talk about our products. I always look at our products and other ones that are similar. Ours, countless times, mops the ass off the competition because we're not trying to profit off the products. We're a wholesale company. If something costs $10, we probably make $12 on that product. We don't have 100% markup like probably Walmart type things. And why do you think we buy everything from China in America? Because we want to buy it cheaper than if somebody builds it here. I mean, welcome to probably half the world. Whatever you buy, it's always going to be bought from someone that can manufacture something the cheapest. Well, our company and philosophy is not that way. We're a company, and I'm speaking now on behalf of Ryan and Lisa. All right, Dr. Ryan and his wife Lisa, they're in charge of our products. They're health food maniacs. They're crazy, and I love that. And they're in good shape, and I appreciate it. And you know what? The CEO of our company, he hikes and bikes, and he's ripped like a brick sheet house. And you know what? The guy in charge of our training, he's ripped like a brick sheet house. All right? A lot of our team members, trainings, and CEOs and people designing our products, they're all ripped like a brick sheet house. Okay, and I like that because if they're overweight and have diabetes and they don't look healthy and their energy is always low, but they're focusing in on health products, it makes me kind of, I don't know if I'd say convoluted, but it kind of confuses me. It's kind of like, well, if you don't like chocolate and there's a chocolate and vanilla shake, but you like vanilla, but you order chocolate, sometimes it just confuses you. And I'm not saying that you have to be ripped and in great shape to run a company that is health related, because I'm sure 8 out of 10 CEOs, CFOs, or owners of gyms and probably a lot of other things are probably not ripped like a brick sheet house. But I really enjoy that this company does because I think that they believe in the products before the opportunity. And I honestly believe that because to come up with this company after Ben Nodder, they've made their money. They've made millions. Not to answer on their behalf, but they have made a lot of money over traditional type MLM companies where you have to buy product or whatever, but it's at least multi-pay. Okay? That's the beauty of this type of company or anyone that tries to join like an Amway or a Herbalife or Isagenix or a Thrive or all these other ones that have came and went. Okay? The pay at the end of the day, let's just be honest, it's pretty frickin' cool. Okay? When you get a little part of something out of 2 to 3 to 4 to 500 people, that's every week, by the way. It's pretty cool. I can never get up early enough and go to bed late enough to equate the money and the leverage that I'm going to be making the rest of this year and next year and the year and the year and the year afterwards. All right? It just sucks that I'm almost 60 years old to get to this type of opportunity and financial leverage. Because this type of company was not around 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 30 years ago. A lot of people know my story with Nu Skin. They're one of the most successful MLM structured companies of all time. And I grew up with the owners before they founded it. And I could have joined 5,000, 6,000 times. And yet I never did. And I can't do it. I just know I can't do it. It's just not me. I don't think that I have it in me. You know, you can pretend, do some meetings. Your heart's not in it. That's how I was 1,000 times over the last 40 years with certain types of MLM structured companies. But at the end of the day, I can't do it. And I won't. If this company goes away, I'm not going to bounce to another company that is like an Avon. Okay? I'm not going to wear the hat. I'll wear a pink mama hat. I think it's kind of fun. But I'm not going to wear another hat on a company that is a cult. Okay? A cult, and I learned this today. I was listening to the radio, and a cult kind of does harm to its members. And you got to ask yourself, okay, are And not to point one out, so I don't need any type of lawsuits, that's for sure, or slander or who knows what from a little video here on my Facebook page. But um, the reason I think most MLMs do harm to their members is because of they limit, okay? And don't even start me on religion because it's always what you can't do. What you can't do. Now there's some no-brainers thing. Thou shall not, duh. There's some does. If you need religion or a book, you need a fly swatter up your ass. You know damn well what you should and shouldn't do just being a nice person called a human, okay? But when a company says, well, you have to do this in order to get that, but you can't publicly sell it like this, or we're going to zap your ass out of the company. Right there alone, I'm like, you're hilarious. Who the hell are you? Well, here's some grape Kool-Aid. You want me to drink your grape Kool-Aid? Why don't you drink mine? Drink what I'll give you. If you want me to drink your Kool-Aid, then you do me the favor and let me pour you a drink. Okay? And we'll cheers together. And you know what those traditional MLMs will do? They'll go, hell no, we're not thirsty. And besides, we're way too cool. We tell you what to do. Now get on your knees and buy product. And I'm like, you're pretty funny. Here comes that fly swatter, and it's going right up your ass after I smack you 6,000 times. Smack, 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 insert, and then probably repeat. Because while they're trying to walk home with a fly swatter sticking out of their butt, I'm probably going to pull it out and I'm going to smack them again with it. I'm not that type of guy when it comes down to like being told what to do in that fashion. Okay? And I don't think most of you guys are either. And if you're successful in MLM, good. But you know darn well that your downline that earns you money don't have the opportunity to get their money back, let alone make a profit. 99%, they just don't. All right? We have so many thousands of people every day that join and just get to bronze. They find two people that have $10 a month. Okay? I don't think it's that hard. Not between posting, making business cards, going online. If you know how to Facebook, my gosh, there's hundreds of people that follow. And they're not joining Live Good 100% because of you. When they look at the opportunity, okay, but when they look at the products, that's usually what gets people in the door, in my experience. I'm just telling you my story. All right, I'm a storyteller. I like to use the products big time as the sizzle. Pain relief cream, bring it on. You want to hear what our some of our top 5-10 products are? We just released this a couple hours ago. Let me read you guys. Okay, right now, our number one product was our vitamins, believe it or not. And I forgot this lady's name, but she says, or I think her name is Erin, or I forgot her name, but and no disrespect, but she was the one that had the figures. And she just said, look at vitamins. They're so unsexy. And that's what she said. She's all, they have got to be the most boring, non-sizzle product of all time. But yet, out of our 750,000 members, we just hit 750,000 today, our number one product was vitamins, male and female, because we have ones that have a little bit more iron and a little more properly designed for guys. And then we have the female version too. That was our number one seller. I thought it was going to be collagen and all this other stuff, but collagen was up there, but Super Reds is more popular than Super Greens. And Super Reds is what got me into the company. And that's because you guys have probably heard of Super Beats. You know, Dr. Gundry, he's got his little silver beard like me, and he says he's performed 5,000 more like 50 million operations about guts and hearts and stuff. And he says, you better take my Super Beats. So I did for a year or two. And it's expensive, and it's a tiny little jar. God, if you accidentally sneeze on the jar, my God, it's just like, well, there went $50 on the ground. But with our opportunity with Super Reds, I was buying it. I enjoyed it. It was twice the size, and our product is organic. And in my case, I made the opinion that it's better, and I know it is. In my mind, I honestly think Super Reds is better than Super Beats. Okay, that's why I bought the darn stuff. And then, of course, I become an affiliate. I spent 40 bucks, got a website, got a capture page, and all of a sudden I started just making videos and screwing off. I did not take this very serious. But you know what? A couple people signed up, and then a couple more people signed up. I had some friends sign up. But boy, I started having the world signing up. Then I took it serious because I didn't know if people would really think I was that guy that could, maybe attract someone to sit down and go, God, I think these products are great, but I think I can do this opportunity based off your video because you're just having fun, you're posting, you're just telling people about the opportunity and you story tell. And I still do that. I'm doing it right now. Storytelling to me is still the best way to get people to sign up. You want to make 5,000, 10,000 bucks a month with this company? Get real good at trying to storytell. And then watch what I do, watch what other videos do. But boy, if you can storytell, and you don't have to go like this, if you can get a camcorder turned on and chat like this by yourself, that's cool. If you need a stuffed animal or buy some dolls, I just bought Eddie Van Halen doll, Eddie from Stranger Things, Ozzy doll, and I forgot. I bought Joan Jett and the Blackhearts doll, and Duff McKagan, the bass guitarist doll, just came out. So I went and bought 5 more dolls today from Funko Pop. You know those little dolls that I buy with the big heads? Oh, well, here's Eddie Van Halen. These are Funko Pop dolls. I love these things. If you need to put a couple of them in front of you so you feel like you're talking to someone, great. There's nothing like talking about products like this with Eddie Van Halen. That's how I look at it, right? So, but if you don't mind storytelling a little bit, and even if you don't have a webcam, you guys got to remember our top 25 people in the company. I'm number 22 right now. I'm about to be number 21. And I think in the next week I'll be in the top 20. Most don't storytell. I'd say half do. The other half, you won't even find them on YouTube. Maybe they have little videos made if they do email campaigns, because out of half of our top 25, they're affiliate marketing gurus. They're people that have done it for 5, 10, 20 years, and longer, by the way. And they're just real good at sending out nice emails. And then they get your email address. And then from there, they just give you information, give you opportunities. And if you run into an opportunity like this, awesome. And if another opportunity comes, then you're probably going to get a message from them people that are affiliate marketers. And I'm not saying their names, and I'm not saying there's nothing bad about it, but I'm not an affiliate guy. If you want to join Live Good and talk about it every day and grow with the company and make it kind of like a little family and maybe meet some people all over the world, by the way, not just down the street, not at work, by the water cooler. I'm talking, do you want to meet people all the way in Africa? Maybe Fiji. How about Philippines? 2 more diamonds today. That country is just outstanding. Well, you talk about a country kicking massive ass is the Philippines. And good for you guys. I don't know what you're doing over there, but man, outstanding work. Outstanding. We're talking thousands and thousands of people in one person's downline. And when you get to 10 to 20 to 30,000 people in your downline, at that point you can't stop anything. It's like a wildfire out of control, which is a horrible simulation. But some things you can't stop, like the expanding universe. I don't know if we'll ever reach the end of the universe. Right now, we can't live long enough to even get probably 1% to the end of the universe. And when you got a lot of people that believe in you, and you kind of make it fun and show them that if you can just get a couple people, man, you can have a pretty good time in this company. It's like, hey, do you like healthy things? Do you like to put them in your guts? Munch them? Okay, good. Well, go to our website, look at how much they cost wholesale. No one joins yet. I just invite people to watch a tour. We have a video that just describes our opportunity. That's it. It's 6 minutes long. I can do it in less. I can do it in 3. But I like a nice little journey, 6 minutes. And at the end of the 6 minutes, you're either no, or you're like, God, you know what? I think I might like these products. And then from there, you're like, well, God, I got 40 bucks. I'd rather have the website, become an affiliate and a member. That way I can buy wholesale, munch the products, maybe sell them for some extra money. And then on top of that, why not just post with a purpose on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok? I mean, just do it. Just post. But someone said this today, and it's so true. The number one thing holding you back in a company like this is fear or embarrassment. Because if you start posting about an opportunity that's exciting for you, you'll be embarrassed at what your wife, your kids, your neighbors, your relatives, your friends, a bunch of people on Facebook that they're kind of your friends, but you're never going to meet them, but they've been in your life, and you worry about what they think. Okay, um, all I can say is that's kind of sad. Okay, I throttle things hard. Okay, I mean I have been in so much trouble my whole life because of my big fat mouth. And I don't think one time have I ever went to bed and said, God, I wonder what Chuck over in Nebraska, God, I hope, did I break his heart by acting too crazy and getting suspended again? Or, God, I wonder if that one lady that I met, um, I got like a little fly thing or something. Is it on my head? Maybe I'm just seeing things. Or no, I'm doing karate. But honestly, I mean, I know that well, you want to care about a handful of thoughts from some people. If you have family or so, yeah, yeah. But you guys, when it comes to this opportunity, I'm not talking you're out there committing crime and doing the most horrible things in the world. I'm just talking about you believe in something, you feel pretty good about it. The products, you feel pretty good about them. You're actually buying them and you're taking them. And it's up to you after a month or two if they make a difference or not. You got to take your time. If you can take a product and you have instant results, you're probably going to look at our pain relief cream because there's a good chance that in 10 to 15 seconds that it's at least going to take your pain from a 10 down to a 2, maybe an 8 down to a 4. Maybe your pain is at a 6, it's irritating, and maybe it'll get it down to a 1. Or maybe it'll just go away for a while. But boy, when you can put cream on your body and it eases the pain, and your cost is 17, 18 bucks, couple bucks for shipping. So let's say you got 20, 21 bucks into a bottle that's kind of designed to last a month. You're looking at only let's just say $1 a day for pain to go away. Pretty darn cool, right? So that's a product that's a sizzle product to me. Okay. I like to highlight that. And that's not even close to our number one product. Like I said, today, our number one product is male and female vitamins. Okay. We have a thing called Factor 4 that has a whole bunch of power packed stuff in it too, from garlic to fish oil and some other great things. That's in the top 5 as well. And you call them the most boring products ever. But you know what? When you're selling millions of dollars of common vitamins that are power packed, calories, sugar, carbs, everything we worry about. But when it comes down to vitamins, you can just read what is in that vitamin. And when you buy them wholesale and you get a combo deal, male and female, because you can get a deal. Obviously, there's a lot of married couples out there. But it's nice to know that just a common vitamin is our number one product right now, because we have these other ones that are magnificent. We have this methylene blue you can put on your tongue and it makes it blue, but boy, it really just goes through your body and kicks your ass. Collagen, I'm not really aware of, but I am now. But most of my female friends, they're big fans of just drinking collagen or however, and just trying to get their skin a little better, trying to not get the turkey neck, maybe trying to have their hair a little better. Just maybe their fingernails. I mean, hair, skin, and nails. I see those vitamins all the time. And collagen, that's awesome. And 17.95, or I'm sorry, 27.95. That's our most expensive product. 27.95. That's it. I mean, we don't have $1,000 products. Now, if you want to order 100 bags of collagen, if you own Corey's House of Collagen, then rock and roll. Probably over the winter time, that's the best time to work a business like this because it's winter here where I'm at in Salt Lake, it's a little colder. Now, I don't mind the four seasons, but I'm not out working on my tan. I'm not riding my bikes and screwing off and doing stuff. I love to work on my cars and trucks, but I even slow up on that just because, I don't know, it's just not that fun when it's kind of cold. I mean, I've got coats, I have gloves, I have butane heaters, but in the wintertime, if you're a skier, snowboarder, or, but most people slow down a little bit. And guess what? You start watching more TV, you watch more Netflix, and you go, God, the holidays just came. Because you got to spend money on Halloween, especially if you have kids. And around Turkey Day here in America, you got to spend more money there too because there's a lot of travel involved. There's a lot of extra food. And what do you do on Halloween to trick or treat, right down to Thanksgiving? You kind of usually get a little bit grande, mucho fato. That's a real common thing here in America. I can't speak on every country's behalf, but here in America, we like to celebrate just about every month. We celebrate the second Tuesday with Taco Tuesday just because it starts with the letter T. I mean, there's a holiday every week, I think, in this country. All right. So, but when it gets Halloween time, you're like, okay, I'm going to spend some money and I'm going to probably get some fat on this body. And a lot of people will start going from a savings of, let's say, $3,000. It'll go down to two, down to one. But a lot of people, they spend anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 on Christmas or more. Okay. And a lot of times people can't afford that cash wise. So you put it on your credit card and you just finance it. Maybe do a couple $100 a month for about 6 months, or, you guys know what I'm talking about. But my point is you usually need money, and you usually need to shed 10 to 20 to 30 pounds of fat. Okay. And this company is in line with checking those boxes. All right. I want to lose weight. Check. I want to see if I can get my blood pressure in line with 120/80, let's say. Check. All right. God, I know damn well I want to see if there's a chance that maybe I can get my hair and my skin and my nails, and maybe I can lean my body up a little bit. Can our products do it? Check. Man, everything on my body hurts. I don't even know why. I just get up out of bed, go to the bathroom to take a pee, and I'm exhausted and I feel like Mike Tyson kicked my ass in 1987. Check. Okay. Well, let's see. I spent about $3,700 on my credit card from October to December. I would like to pay that dang thing off so I have a zero balance. Can Live Good do that? Check. Do you want to work at home wearing a KISS t-shirt with a pink mama hat? And maybe I have shorts on, maybe I don't. Do I have boxers on, or maybe a G-string? I don't know. I could have Farrah Fawcett jammies on. No one will know unless I stand up. Can I do that? Check. Can you be a smart ass? Check. Can you have fun? Check. Can you be serious and work this business? Check. Can you be yourself and just admit on camera, or at least on your posts, that I don't really know what I'm doing and I don't know where I'm going, but my gosh, I think I'm going to get there if I keep posting and screwing off and just kind of relating to people that might be watching my posts. Can I be successful and live good if I do that? Oh, let me do this side of the screen. Check. See, I've got about 5 or 6 checks on this side. And on this side, man, I could go another 100. Okay. Out of all the people that have signed up with me, most people, not one of them really had a financial problem. It's not the $9.95 a month. It's not the $40 one-time fee for the website and the capture page. Okay, it's not the money thing. And when they look at the products, they're like, no, those are good products. So our products are kick-ass. The reason why a lot of people will not sign up under your account is they don't know who you are. Because if they're searching for an online business or a place that has some pretty darn good products for wholesale, this company over the last 11 months, because we started December 13th, so let's just say by October 13th, we've got a good 10, 11 months under our belt, right? Well, right now, if they go to YouTube and they search, sooner or later they're going to see me, but I bought the ticket. I put the time in, all right? it's not easy doing what I do on YouTube, and that's post a lot. 1,700 times making video. That's time I can never get back. But that's I could go ride my bike, screw off, go here, go to concerts, go to movies, just relax, daydream. And boy, there's a lot of stuff that just makes those minutes turn into days. And all of a sudden, it's like there went another week out of your life. And then repeat. Can you believe the year's almost over? I mean, it's December. I mean, man, in 2 months, it's Christmas. And then there's another year. All right? Time hauls ass. I think it goes faster when you get older. It's so weird, but by the time I get up, I'm so busy, do a shower, do this, do live Zooms, build a video, do construct things, do about 3 hours of tutorial things. Before I know it, it's like the day seems like it's gone. Okay? So you've got to design the rest of your life. I wish I knew this when I was younger. But if you get up and just exist, time's going to haul ass. But I think it's better to design your life than live it. Okay? And I think we all know that. But it takes a lot of post-it pads, post-it notes, these little tablets that I buy at the almighty Walmart. They're like, I don't know. I love them. This is my favorite size. Not the big 5x8. It's the one size down. Okay? And I take notes every day. And you know what I do? I cross off stuff. Like today, here's a post-it note. I have 8 people that want to sign up. Look at how many I got in 2 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got all 8 of them. You know how? Because I contacted them. I emailed them, and I was there. They were interested. I wrote their names down on a pad. Because I can tell when people want to sheet or get off the pot. If you want to sit down and sheet, let's talk about it. But you're going to have to get up off the pot and wipe your own ass. I don't wipe asses. I wipe mine like 75 times. I think my butthole fell off the other day. I had to go buy a new one. And that's embarrassing because most people don't wipe their asses off. But I do because I like Huggies baby wipes. Cucumber aloe vera. I recommend those. They're adorable and they feel good. And they stay moist. Man, those Huggies, they got their sheet going on. So, at the beginning of the video, I was just stressing the fact that when it comes to Live Good, just remember, if you just look at the computer screen right now or your cell phone, we are like basically a Costco. We are a wholesale store. And for $9.95, your computer screen or your cell phone screen opens up. Just like that little girl in the grunge. When she's coming out of the TV to get you with that big, long, cool hair, you just picture you're going in your cell phone. You're going in your computer screen. And you're going to look just at one section in Live Good for $9.95 a month and go, God, look at, there's only 19 products. That's all there is that you can take and munch. I'm not talking about the hats and the shirts and the shaker bottle. That puts us at like 25. But let's just say we have 20 products. In section 1 off to the left, when you go through your computer screen into Live Good, and you can go for free just as a retail person. You can go to livegood.com and go shop your ass off. But if you want to spend $9.95, when you go in like Costco, all of a sudden you've got the best deal that Costco will give you. There's no negotiation at Costco. Whatever the price is, you go in there and you buy it. When you go into Live Good, you look at our products, you look at the wholesale versus retail, they're right next to each other. And you know what? If they look good, great. And you got to ask yourself, I like the products. Am I going to take them every month? Because you don't need a membership to our Live Good family, our Live Good opportunity, our Live Good store, if you're only going to buy the products like maybe a couple times a year. I mean, just buy them retail. Don't waste your time with a membership with this company. And if you don't want to try to earn extra money, then you don't need the affiliate. Okay? So for people watching me or the repeat of this video, if you're just looking for some cool products now and then just go to livegood.com. Okay? Just go shop, man. Have a good time. And let me know if you like the products or not. Because I do care about the feedback of the products. I really do, big time. Okay? Now, if you're going to buy these probably regularly, I mean, I've taken protein powder forever. I've done vitamins forever, fish oil and garlic. And I like CBD oil. Just, I don't have aches and pains, but I do it because I'm hoping it makes me relax at night. And I don't know if it does or not, but it's only 18 bucks. So I don't care. I mean, I know twenty bucks is 20 bucks. But if you're gonna go ahead and sample something or test something, that's a pretty darn good price. Now, if it was 100 bucks, I'd be like, no, oh hell no, I don't need to sample it that much. I'll just kind of hear what other people say about it. But our products are so dang affordable. I think it's worth buying them and seeing if there's an effect or not. And guess what? If you don't get an effect, and if it's just not that big a deal, then just get your money back. Send it back, and at least get your money back. Now, I mean, obviously, if it costs $5 to send back to get your full refund back, I get it if you only spent $10 for vitamins, and I don't know what it costs. I have no idea how it works, but I think most people don't return the products because number one, they liked them, and number two is probably just a pain in the ass. Spend $5 to get $10 back. But it's nice to know that the company at least says, "Hey, if you just ship the products back, thank you. We will reissue." Okay? They do that on memberships. I talked to a guy yesterday. He goes, if I join and I don't buy products, but I just join and I don't really figure this out for a week or two, can I get a refund on my membership? And you know what I told him? I go, if you didn't buy any products, you can get 100% of your membership back. So if you join with good intentions, but you don't hurry and buy a bunch of products wholesale, and then once you get them in the mail, then you want your money back for the membership, it don't work that way. But if you give a concerted effort to join 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, if you join today and a month later, you don't buy any products and get a hold of me, I will encourage you to go to support@livegood.com. Get a hold of my two buddies there. These two girls that work in support, they're awesome. And today they busted ass for me. Okay? I won't say their names because I don't want you to pinpoint them out. They'll probably strangle me. But they helped me 8 times today. They take me serious because they know when I get a hold of them, it's absolutely serious. And whatever I learn from them, I'll never bug them again. And I will teach and train my downline about those issues. Okay? But if you want to get your money back on your membership and you didn't buy anything, even if it's a month later, get your full refund back. If you do $9.95 or if you do $99.95, get your money back. I don't know any company that will do that is based similarly like this. That's why I love this company. They don't want your money if it's kind of entrapment, because a lot of these companies, they make it almost impossible to find a button even to cancel. Can anyone find out how to cancel Hulu or Netflix or all these other things? If you go to like a tanning salon, they say, well, if you cancel, you have to pay next month. So if you cancel and you want to quit tomorrow, then you got to at least pay 1 to 2 more months before we say okay. But then you have to bring in a letter from your mommy if you're moving out of town to prove that's why you want your money, or you want to just cancel your membership. I mean, give me a break. That cracks me up. Gyms were so stupid. They were like that. Gyms now are smart now. It's month to month, no contract. You go to Planet Fitness, it's $10. If you want to tan in $40,000 tanning beds and sit and relax in chairs and work out and do all this crazy stuff for $20 a month, is it a deal? For $20 a month. Oh yeah. I mean, and you know what? Everyone goes now and has a pleasant experience. Planet Hollywood, Planet Fitness is kicking ass. EOS and all these other ones. But here in Utah, that's fair. People now go, thank you. I just want to go month to month. I don't want to be locked in. And I have one buddy who called me 6 months ago. He said that one of these gyms dinged his credit for $800. And I'm like, oh my God, they're still doing that. That's why a lot of gyms are just scumbags. But when it's month to month and whatever fees it costs, that's awesome. That's how this company is. Okay. So $9.95, you have access to wholesale. That's all this company is. And right now we have these 19 products and a few more of shirts and hats if you'd like, just in the left corner of Live Good. And over the next year or two, we're going to release around 100 to 200 more products in different categories. Right now, you're just building the cement. If you're in Live Good now, awesome. Okay, just get in. Get in my group. My group's going places. I'm not number 22 by accident. Not by any means. I have zero experience in this type of business. I mostly hate this type of business. I like the products. I like the money. But when I hear a multi-level anything, I cringe. And I think you guys do too. Okay? But this is not that type of structure, which is why I'm here in a pink mama hat. Okay? So a lot of people, they hear about Live Good, but they still make an assumption that since there's a multi-pay, that it's a multi-marketing company like Amway, which is by far the biggest MLM in the world. And I don't know if anyone will even catch them. But how many people do you know personally in Amway? I know a lot of people. Man, I'm Chatty Cathy. I don't know anyone that talks more than me. And when I walk in a room, I usually know 5 people when I leave each room I go into. I don't know anyone in Amway. And if they are, they're usually older than me, and they probably grandfathered in because their family started in the 60s. I think Amway came around in the 30s, if I remember right. You know, they're about 100 years old. And I think the rate of people joining Amway is 1/4 of what our numbers are. But today we hit 750,000 affiliates. We did 25,000 people over the last 7 days. But we average about 3,000 something a day. So just take 25 grand, divide it by 7, 3,500, whatever that comes to. Most MLM companies don't even sign that up for the week right now. They're stagnant. They're floating in the middle of the ocean. They don't have any coal. They don't have any fuel. They don't have diesel. They don't even have a paddle. They're up a creek without a paddle. How many times you heard that? Okay, they're just stalled. And that's why the biggest MLM companies in 2023, and it's all public, they're about 20-something% down. So take 4 billion and minus 20%. That is hundreds and hundreds of billions that they're down. And they're forced, if you're a member in their companies, you have to buy their products. And the only way that they can go down is if their affiliates, their members, decide to quit. They're like, enough is enough. I can't do this. I tried for 3 to 6 months. I spent $1,000 and I only made $200 back. I spent $1,000 and I only made $100 back. I spent $1,000 and I got none back. That's very common. Okay. This company, $49.95. And I said this in the beginning. If you go back 1,000 to 1,500 videos ago, 1,500 videos ago, one of the first things I remember saying is the way that I look at this is if you join this opportunity because of what I'm saying right now, and you got $49.95, $40 for the opportunity in the capture page, and $9.95 is your first month, because you're going to spend $9.95 a month, or you can do the $100 where you get 12 months for the price of 10, but that's up to you. But if you join because of what I'm saying right now, I can go to bed at night knowing that if you do not get your money back, it's only $49.95, and I can go to bed at night not feeling, oh my God, they just maxed out a credit card. They didn't have $1,000 to join, or $500 to join, and then a traditional MLM that make you buy like $200 to $300 to $400 of products. And then I go to bed at night knowing that you financed, let's say, $1,000 on a credit card. And then I'm a month or two later, you're getting a hold of me going, I can't get going. I don't know what I'm doing. And then I look at their Facebook page and they're not posting a certain way. They're posting the same way as everyone else. Okay. And if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. All right. I listened to a trainer today. She's very good, and I agree with her. You just got to change whatever you're doing. Okay, but let's just say you join right now. You're only out $49.95. $50 bill minus 5 cents. Okay? So if you try your best at whatever that is, and I'm not saying you got to do what I can do, because I'm a freight train. I don't know anyone that can outwork me when I put my mind on something. Ask any of my friends that really know me the last 40 years. I'll stay up 3 days straight. Okay? That's why I'm number 22 in the company right now. And I have no doubt I'm going to be top 10 by the end of the year. And it's because I just love it. I make it fun. Can I go without watching that movie? Yeah, it's going to be there forever. The way that it is now, you don't have to watch anything live unless you want to watch like the Super Bowl or sports, so you have the experience and the fun of knowing live, what's going on. But other than that, I'm pretty sure The Bachelor is going to be there in paradise. I think The Bachelor is going to be on the moon and Mars, and I think The Bachelorette, she's going to be all right. She's on Dancing with the Stars. She's going to still be cute. I can still watch that show and go, damn, that Bachelorette, that's one hot babe. All right? And I'm pretty sure that Cobra Kai, when it comes out, 15 new episodes, final season, I'm watching every one of those. But you know what? I'll watch one, and then once I have another hour or two, I gravitate towards this business. Okay? I'm addicted to it. And I know other people aren't going to be as addicted as I am. But if you just make, let's say, an extra $100 a month, I think that you will start getting that fuel that I get, where I can't wait to just go to my camera and do stuff and build this. Today I recorded 3 full-blown videos. I uploaded them. They're already on my YouTube channel. I was able to answer about 50 emails. Okay? I helped those 6 to 8 people over the last basically 2 days. Let's just say over a 2-day period. I got with them. I helped them out. Gave some advice. I just had Stuart. Stuart, if you don't mind, if you're watching me live right now, Stuart, he had some ideas with the new super funnel, and he did some edits. And I just gave him about 10 minutes of what I would recommend. And it was fun. And I appreciate that, Stuart, if you're watching. He values what I think about his domain name and how he does certain things. Okay. But throughout the day, I do whatever it takes to get that extra 15 minutes to make a post. All right. Do you know how to post on Instagram? Post on Instagram. Change the pictures. Do things of the product if you have to, but then have a sexy person holding something like a gym weight. My best response is always sexy people. If I have a good looking guy that's tan and sexy, holding weights, doing something, I get a better response. Is that wrong? Not in my mind. I love it. If you want to use sex appeal or fun or humor or sexy fun appeal, I love when hot actresses do comedies. They're hot and they're funny. What an attraction for us guys. Okay? And if you think that, well, yeah, but I'm worried about what people are going to think about me. I wonder if I post something and I wonder if someone judges me. I wonder if they go, God, what are you doing? Are you nuts? Go, yeah, I am. I'm cuckoo for cocoa. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Pebbles. Or is it cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I'm cuckoo for both. I love chocolate cereal. It's 100% calories. You want diabetes and be fat? Eat Cocoa Pebbles every day like I want to. And then wash it down with Fruity Pebbles. Oh my God, I love that cereal, but you got to watch it, right? So anyway, this is one of my 1 hour little chit chats with you guys. I do this every day in America, and then I do it, let's see, it's 5 in the morning, where my biggest downline is. So what I do is I wait 3-4 hours, and they're going on Saturday morning. Okay. So, but I stay up for them. I love it because they email me. And sometimes when I go to bed at night, I forget to turn my phone notification off. You can hear it dinging right now in the background. About 8, 9, 10 at night is 8, 9, 10 in the morning. And then by the time it's 3 in the morning and I'm getting real into those Z's, my phone starts triggering because it's 3 in the afternoon. And you know what? They were cool enough to join me and my little family. And right now, I don't mind. If I accidentally keep that darn phone on and they're dinging and dinging, you know what? Every time they ding me is a question. Usually, it's a question. And you know how cool that is? I love it. That means they're serious about marketing. and they want to be affiliates. No one ever gets a hold of me and says, God, I don't understand the website, how to order products. I mean, yeah, I order, let's say I hit the menu that said products, and then I went and I looked at everything, and well, it said uh, click, and I clicked, and well, there was the ingredients and the price, wholesale retail. I mean, the a 1 year old, okay, a third grader. Let's be real. A third grader could go to our website and figure it out. If you had a third grader right now watching me and said, hey, go to livegood.com, how much is the protein vanilla powder? And that third grader would go, well, it's this much. It says wholesale, and this price is retail. And then you go, okay, third grader, tell me the ingredients. If you know how to read a couple big words, read their ingredients. Okay. And if you want to order it, you just click order, how many you want. If you want just one, by the time you go to buy it, it'll tell you what the shipping is. That way there's no bait and switch. It's not like this company just says, okay, the protein powder, man, it's really cheap, but we're going to order. But if the protein powder is 20, your shipping's going to be 90. So you're going to pay $190 for shipping, but the protein powder is only $5. Okay, we don't do that. Shipping is determined where you live from Jupiter, Florida. We just made a deal with DHL International. Okay, they made us a bigger, better, cheaper deal. And call it growing pains, but we didn't know we were going to do $11 million of product each month. And we're just getting started with 19. We just had 750,000 people that are just buying 19 products. Imagine your downline. If you start getting your foundation and your frame built now, and then in your house, you go, okay, I want a living room off to the side. Everyone that has a house always has a living room no one goes in. I've had like 5 houses like that. Every living room I've had, I vacuum. And you know what? The lines in the carpet are the same lines because no one ever goes in that one room. Okay, then I want my kitchen here, and I want 3 bedrooms. Then I want a kitchen area. Then I want, I don't know, is it a dining room, a family room, or a living room? You decide on what kind of house you want to build depending on your budget, right? Well, this company, depending on the products and if they're organic and if they're sellable and if they're selling, we're going to grow Live Good like that. We don't have a financial problem at Live Good. Okay? We're not going to go and just get a bunch of white label products. That's where you just go online and try to find someone that'll make you protein powder. Corey's protein powder. They would just say Corey's protein powder, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry. I would have the smoking hottest girl and guy on my cover, on my sticker, and then I'd go, okay, now I got to sit and wait and see if I can sell Corey's protein powder when there's 7,000 billion other ones trying to do the same thing. Okay? For some reason, maybe it was the crazy name, Live Good. Because the first thing, when I heard it, I said, Live Good? Why isn't it Live Great? Because Live Good sounds like you're settling. Well, it's all good, man. Yeah. Hey, Corey, sorry you lost that game, man. No, it's all good. It's all good. So I was laughing even at the name, going, well, our owner must be kind of like, well, it's okay. Where your coach is, it's okay, Billy. Don't cry. You'll win maybe next game. I'm like, screw that. I'm throwing my goddamn helmet. I'm pissed off. I can't wait to get back to practice and rip heads and shit down necks. I'm competitive. I was never one of those guys where everyone gets a trophy. You know what? If you're in second place, boo-hoo. That means you sucked and you lost. There's first place and there's nothing else. All right? You guys have maybe seen Talladega Nights. It's one of the best comedies ever made with Will Ferrell. I can watch that movie every month and still laugh. When they're at the dinner table and they're fighting and those little kids are mouthing off, and when Will Ferrell opens his mouth pissed off, if you're not first, you're last. That's how I think of stuff. I'm competitive. And I like that our products, they come out when the timing's right, and the organic this and the calorie-free, sugar-free that makes sense. Okay? And we can get it in stock, and that way when it's available for purchase, we can sell a buttload of it without running out. There's nothing worse than being back ordered. We had two products back ordered this year and people were pissed. Our Super Reds, we ran out for a while, and our Factor 4. And I'm sure maybe a couple other things that I don't know of. But right now, we just double, tripled ordered. I watched a video the other day, and we are like building distribution centers in Europe, Germany, Nigeria, Africa, and Philippines for sure, and India. And here in America, Jupiter, Florida is good enough right now, the location, but we had to get another full-size building. So we had an average size building when we started. We had to get one 3 times bigger our first 6 months. Guys, you can have $1 billion and say that this is the best protein powder ever because I'm a billionaire, I'm Elon Musk, and this is the best protein powder. And if you take it every day, you're going to have the intellect and the brain cells that I have to attain $100 billion. And you know what? People are like, oh, okay, well, good for you, Elon. Who named you anyway? Elon Musk? I think, isn't that a porn? Or isn't that a video game? It's like Darth Vader fights Elon Musk in Battle of the Robots. You know, I mean, no one cares. People just take their time and they look at a product. There's a little bit of marketing, and then they just believe in something and they get out usually a credit card and they buy it. To reproduce what Live Good's done, the chance of it is probably 1,000,000 to 1. And now other traditional MLMs have to redo their whole thought process on making every member affiliate have to buy their products. Are they going to try to do the template that we're doing? I've already got 3 opportunities, and shame on other leaders. The next leader on this leaderboard that tries to make me jump ship and do their stupid stuff, don't make me light your ass up like a torch. Nothing makes me more sick than somebody that's on this company's leaderboard and they're already trying to position, well, hey, I heard this other opportunity is pretty good. You know what? I could give 5 sheets about your opportunity. Go get some baby wipes and go wipe your ass and then go wipe your face because you've got so much crap coming out of your mouth, it's forgetting to go out your ass. I can't stand that. It's like, get out of my face. It just goes to show that when all those leaders jump ship that are accidentally, by the way, on the leaderboard, they got there because they're invited there the first month. Ben, you know, if any leaders watching me right now, you guys have not grown over the last 3 months. I've seen what you do. I've subscribed to all your emails under other aliases. You guys do jack squat. Okay? And you think that's the way to success? Okay, good for you. Not with me. I'd rather watch Talladega Nights. I'd rather post every day, be myself, wear my pink mama hat, and grow this opportunity nice and organic. Because while you jump ship and do all this other stuff, I'm going to be here. I ain't going anywhere. I'm going to have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. One day I will have 50,000 people in my group, and we're all going to have a nice little structure of where we always remember this is a wholesale company for $9.95. $40 for a website that gives you everything you need with a capture page. And that's all it is, folks. And people want to come in and shop. They don't want you there leaning over their back. Let people go in and shop. And if they want to shop, great. If they want to buy the product to retail, awesome. Okay? And if they want to be an affiliate and get a hold of you, don't be shy. They are so friendly. No one talks more than me in Live Good. I know it. I'm a social guy. It's probably from being insecure in grade school, from not having the best clothes, the best bike, the best everything. I mean, I had a nice upbringing, don't get me wrong, but I had friends that had better. And to me, I'm like, okay, I need to do something to switch my situation. I don't sit back and go, God, if I bitch and moan and whine, my mom and daddy are going to come and bail my ass out. I didn't have that upbringing. Ask my brother, and you can ask my older sister. If we wanted stuff, we had a nice upbringing. But I'll tell you what, it was like, don't let your ass hit the door on the way out of you getting a paper route or doing something to better your life. And this is way before the cell phone and the internet and all that stuff. If you're 18 right now, get your ass in this company. You know, you got this darn thing and you're sitting there in bed all night, doing TikToks and putting makeup on and doing that weird fish lips, and then girls doing that weird Botox so they look like fish. You guys want to look like fish? How many of your boyfriends go fishing and go, God, I wish I'd find me a girlfriend. God, I was watching the Kardashians the other night and goddamn, I love girls that look like fish. They look like bass with the big trout mouths. Man, I can't wait to go up the canyon and I'm gonna go catch me a fish. Oh my God, it's my girlfriend. It's a miracle. I had no idea. Okay? But anyway, if you're young, and young can be 18 and up, because you have to be 18 to join. But right now, 50 sounds good. I'm almost 60 in a couple years. Man, if I could be 50 again, oh, you lucky bastages. I can't get my time back, guys. I'm running out of time. And I know it, and I'm not sad by that. I don't fear death, not even 1%. But my time, it's way over halfway done. Way over halfway done. It's 3/4. And that sucks. It means I have a quarter tank of life left. I'm not going back to college. I'm not going to relearn something. All right? I need to know now what to do. How do I make money now? If you join Live Good and you like the products, great. Be a member. Get it wholesale. Save some money. If you want to retail and sell some product on the side, then just get a little bit of a savings. Come up with that $9.95, buy wholesale, and buy a bunch of that pain relief cream. And then try to stock up on a couple super reds and super greens. Because to me, I think it gives you energy. Now, this is just my opinion, but I know that when I take super reds and super greens, I can't even sleep. For some reason, it does something. But man, it makes me feel so good. That's just my opinion. I can't make medical claims. But boy, for me, it really works for me, and that's all I can say. But that pain relief cream, forget about it. You give me 20 bottles of pain relief cream right now, on this Friday night, by tomorrow afternoon, I'll have all 20 sold. I can go online. I can talk to this and do that. I can go on my Facebook and say, guys, I got pain relief cream. You want to come get it? Come get it. I'll even give it to them my cost. $20 a bottle. You like it? Good. Become a member next month. But don't come to me. I'm done going to 7-Eleven and meeting people all over the place. When you got long hair and tattoos, I already look like a dealer of something. Let's be honest. I know. Kiss t-shirt, pink mama hat, long hair down to my butthole almost, and I'm in the parking lot selling stuff. It doesn't look good. But it pays good. All right? I need gas. Mama's got to eat. Mama tell me what to do. Mama sits on my face. That's why I wear this hat. Because other girls won't, so my mom will. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. All right. I've got a ton to do, and I got to end this darn video. But I love saying hi to all my friends. Let me look in the chat room here. Oh, hey, Karin. I didn't even see you in there. And my buddy Tina, too. God, everyone's blonde in my chat room. All right, blonde. I mean, I'm kind of blondish. I mean, I'm kind of a dirt crap brown color. But, yep, all my funnest friends are blonde. What's up with you girls? You guys seem to be more fun. Girls just want to be fun. They should have wrote one said, oh, no, blondes. Isn't blondes have more fun? Remember what? That was a Rod Stewart album, wasn't it? Something like Blondes. Yeah, well, right on. No, thanks, Karin. No, it was fun to get you aboard. Yep, I'm excited for you. And happy birthday, by the way. I saw the picture with your daughter, which is awesome. But little CJ. And oh, man, all three of you girls together. And if your hubby was with you, dang, I wish I was with your little dinner. But when you talk to CJ next, tell her hello. I mean, for obvious reasons, she's going to be one of the closest persons, in my thoughts ever. So, yeah, that was cool to see that, by the way. I'm talking to girls in my chat room, so if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, I mixed my personal life with Live Good and my radio station and Rock and Hot Rod Productions. Is it called a potpourri? Yeah. I have a potpourri life. That means variety, that's for sure. But yeah, right on, Karin and Tina as well. And then Kevin, I saw you in there a little while ago. And anyone else that watches my videos, that's great, guys. If you want to join Live Good, it's real simple. You can either go to joincorey.com. Okay, that's a 6-minute video. Please watch it. Put in your name and address, email address. Just look around. You're not joining. I just want you to, it's like you're shopping for a house. All you're doing is just going to look, walk in the home. The realtor just leaves you alone. They go in the, I don't know, maybe there's a sofa. The realtor goes, just make yourself at home, tear this house up, and let me know if you're interested. That's how I look at Live Good in the 6-minute version. So that's joincorey.com. Now we have a new super funnel, and I've got to do a video about that after. So I'm doing just a super funnel, kind of like a little review. But I got 2 more live videos I got to do on Facebook. So if you're watching me on Facebook, I'm going to come back 2 more times. But I'm recording them too because I need to post them for my training on YouTube. Plus I want my downline is, it's almost 6 in the morning, so they'll be getting up. I like to give them fresh content. But our super funnel is pleasewatchvideo.com. And if you join my group, you guys have access to that. You can absolutely have your own super funnel. So when people click it, it's a journey that's more like a half hour. Now it's where we sit in your living room. We get ourselves ice cold drinks like this one. I love these. These white ones are damn good. But don't tell anybody, it's a secret. But it's like I'm in your living room, and we're just going to relax a little bit for a half hour. And we're going to take our time and just scroll a little bit, talk about the opportunity, watch a few short videos, scroll down. There's a couple more questions, but the super funnel, it's designed for people that just want to take their time and really make a nice decision. And it's not about the money. Everyone has $49.95. It's, do they have the time? And can they physically do it with just proper little training bits? But I tell everyone, if you guys know how to Facebook, you got everything. You've already won 9% of the race. You just got to know what to post, what kind of pictures, and just make it simple. But if you guys look at my video now, do you see I do the same thing? It goes livegood.com. I don't even know. Let's see if I can show you here. This is another training, but since I brought it up, let's see. Yeah, here's my Live Good page. And then there is Eddie, but let me see if I can find. Okay, here's one. Here's a post I did. And I'll end my video here because right now I like to end them after a while. So, but see how I always have Live Good, feeling Freaky Friday fine. Feeling Freaky Friday fine. But see how I always just put www blank, you know. So Karin, if you're watching me, join Karin. So if you go to join, Kaarin, I mean, there you go. Like here, watch. I'll do this, Karin, if you're watching. JoinKarin, and then I hit enter and see what Karin has. See, it just goes to Karin Diamond. Look at that. But see how easy that is? I mean, that's what I tell everyone to do. Just the first thing you do is just buy yourself a GoDaddy name. They're only $12. And then from there, you just forward it to the super funnel, or you can do it to the capture page of Live Good. Now, I just showed you the Live Good capture page. Well, here's the super funnel, guys. So watch. I just go pleasewatchvideo.com. See, I own that domain name. Well, see, I hit enter and watch what it does. See, it just goes to the beginning of the super funnel. Okay, and then the super funnel, it's just, like I said, it's a longer process. It takes like a good 20 minutes to a half hour just to take your time and read. Just take baby steps. Watch this video and then scroll and read a little bit. Okay, and then from there, go ahead and get down into another section. There's no products. You don't have to buy. You don't have to sell. You don't have to do anything. And then see, you got some of the leaders here that have success stories, but the super funnel, and then we have proof of income just to show you what can be made based on the simplicity of $9.95 a month and $40 one-time fee. And then at the bottom, we have a couple green tabs. And then this tab will go to your personal capture page at Live Good. And then see, you scroll down again, and then there's another video just to kind of make sure. And then at the bottom, it's like, guys, if you really want to do it, now watch on the super funnel. See, when you click the green button, look where it goes. Right into the button, or I'm sorry, right into the capture page of Live Good. Okay, so those two opportunities for people to click, I give people both. I tell them straight up, you want the 6 minute version or the half-hour version? And they're like, hey, why not both? And the half-hour version includes the video of the 6 minute version. Okay, so it's like a full meal. It's like, hey, you want a little tiny bowl of soup? Or would you like soup and salad and a little drink? All right, and some croutons and cheese and ranch dressing. Okay, I let people decide what kind of little meal they want. And from there, they either join as members, they either buy just products for no reason, just for fun, retail. They want to be an affiliate. And most importantly, if they don't want to do anything, I never hear from them again. They're just like, hey, thanks for the opportunity, but gots to go. And I'm like, that's good. I mean, I'm going to make me probably some tacos, and I'm going to post and do some other videos for my downline on the other side of the world. So anyway, Super Funnel, capture page. So if you guys are looking into this opportunity, boy, what a deal. For $49.95, it's outstanding. And if you want to put the effort in and just keep working it and keep working it, there's no reason why you can't start making this much money or a hell of a lot more. Okay? Income disclaimer, because whenever you talk about money, you got to say, hey, disclaimer, that's just my opinion. But boy, if I can do this business, I know you can too. All you got to do is just basically know how to have fun and post and be kind of a smart ass. I mean, the more humor you have, the more fun you have, people are gravitated to that. I use this analogy all the time. If you're on a cruise ship and you're walking down the middle of the cruise ship and you go by a room and the door's a little open and you hear people laughing and having a great time and there's music, then you look on the other side of the hallway and there's a door open and it's just kind of quiet. I mean, aren't you kind of like, don't you want to peek open and just see what are they doing in there? I almost want to go in there. And then you get to the end of the cruise ship and there's a nightclub off to the left. And you look in that nightclub and there's people in there, but they're just kind of quiet and they're looking at products. God, look at that jar. Oh my God, look at that container. And then you look off to the right and there's people laughing and having a great time. And they're totally just, even some music. But the same products are in that room as the boring one. What room will you go in? My downline that I'm building of 500 people, they like to go where there's atmosphere and fun and the products. The same products as that boring one. Okay? That's all I say this every day. And most of my downline that is now getting traction, it's because of they're doing sense of humor and not taking themselves so seriously. I mean, they're having fun. They're like, God, I had no idea. It seems like the worse video I do, the more smart ass shit I do, for some reason, people are pre-enrolling and signing up. That's because I just think that the kind of people I attract, they want to have fun. They got $49.95. Okay, but they want to have fun too. They want to buy the products so they have energy to have fun. Okay, so just remember that when you kind of think about doing this as a business. Okay, all right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go and do me a little business, but first I'm gonna have me a little snack and have me a little drink, and I'll be right back on Facebook 2 more times. Okay, I'm gonna do a super funnel presentation, and then I forgot what else I'm doing. Oh, a lead gen thing I got to do. So, okay, guys. You have a good weekend. If you're watching me live, it's Friday night here in the United States, and that's a good thing. Fridays are fun. Okay, and everyone in the chatty, Tina and Karan and Kevin, all right, you guys have a good weekend as well. I'll talk to you guys 1,000 more times. Okay, we'll see you soon, guys. Thanks.